we're working on taking the racket, taking it back when the racket sits so far forward in the take back, and then letting it, getting deeper with our coil, with our getting cranked around, right? And then we're going to let it be more back here. And then we're taking the arm forward and making contact right there. Taking the tip forward too, right? That's what we're working on here. Let's check out the video. Still got that blister on my pinky. Okay, this time we're going to take the racket tip forward. Wait, get him under. Yeah, when you hit the racket tip, you gotta keep getting deeper in the take back. Okay, now we're gonna do the exact same thing, except we're gonna just have a little bit of a looser wrist. This way. That way, right? More relaxed. More relaxed. Last one. And then get that nice roundedness in the back. Okay, now we're gonna get that roundedness, that rounded shape in the back. So we're gonna let it drag a little bit more, by the way. But anyway, we're gonna get that rounded shape in the back swing with that back edge before we go forward into the hip. Stop trying to hit through the back. Get it this way. Get more relaxed next time. I don't even know if I did that right. My pinky thing came off. Okay, this time I'm gonna let my arm straighten a little bit more before this ever comes undone, so that racket tip will still be going forward before it unlocks. Okay? Oh, it's too far through the court. Should have been a bit more to stop, but it's okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, again, we're gonna hold this more forward, even not just here, but here. So I literally feel like the tip's literally just going forward, and then the arm is unraveling and unraveling towards the sine wave 45. Now it's too far in front of me. Try again. Inverted backhand. Also, I'm using this grip right now. So that would be an extreme, it'd be an Eastern semi-Western, right there. All right, now we're gonna try to do it a bit more relaxed, a little more flowy. By being more relaxed, it should, in theory, get a little bit deeper in the take back, right? But then again, we got to keep this tip forward as we're dragging, right? And so we're unlocking, and then it's snapping, but we're not snapping forward, Brian. We're going out towards the. Oh my goodness. That did it too bad. Last ball. Here we go. Not the keys off the rack. 25 more, go. Letting the arm, not the hand unravel too early. 100%. Think that. For sure. We are really going for that rounded shape. So the way it's going to happen is this arm really has to start going forward, right, before the racket fully falls. Otherwise, you're just not going to get that shape that you want. Keep the racket tip forward. Keep it going. All right, now as you do this, Brian, you've got to, like I said, we get the arm going forward, but we got to keep the tip like this, way more forward. All right, way more forward for longer, and then that rounded shape will happen. Okay, my next theory is that it's that nice take back that sets it into motion. Right here, little vertical rise with the racket tip, right? And then as it's coming like this, it's rising and it's falling in the back in the take back. But it's like the racket tip's forward, right? So it's rising and it's falling as you're coming down. The racket tip is forward because it's being dragged along. It's being dragged up, right? It's being dragged up, and then it's as the arm straightens out and goes out towards the 45 in the sine wave. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, now as we do it, we got to keep this racket tip forward for as long as possible. All right, now because it seems to be like it starts and then it just falls down like that. Instead, we have to keep letting it rise in the take back. Okay, keep letting it rise in the take back. Let me do one with this then. Okay, it definitely seemed that was the first step, was getting it a little bit higher, right? It's letting it keep rising in the take back, so it look a little bit more round at the top. Now, I think keeping the racket tip forward as we go forward into the hit, right there, right there, right there, and then letting the hand snap back. Okay, for this one, my theory is it should not just stay tight in here, but it needs to expand out towards the hit. That's what you see with Federer's back view. it seems like he's definitely getting space early. So I'm gonna let it start expanding out towards the hip a little bit in the take back. So not just like a take back like this or take back this way, but one a little bit in between, kind of that way, right? As I go into the hip. All right, that did seem to help a little bit. So now I'm gonna keep that rise out towards the hip, feeling this is still way forward, right? As I unlock the thing and then go. So rise and then let it unfold. Okay, keep holding that shape though. Okay, now I really had to start taking the arm forward way earlier than I think I do. Okay, that arm has to start moving a lot earlier. Okay, I'm almost done. So I'll move after the last two. Okay. Okay, it seems to me my hand is uncoming a little bit too early. So I've really got to get out in the pit. I've got to start just taking the whole thing there. All right, in the take back, now I'm gonna let this keep turning more forward as the arm keeps unfolding. So I'm gonna really get deeper and deeper and deeper into it with letting the arm kind of uncoil back here. And this is gonna keep turning more this way in the take back. Okay, I've got to hold that racket shape forward. I got to hold it forward. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Okay, I can take the arm a bit more forward a little bit. Here we go, take the arm forward. 'Alright, I'm just going to be more aware of this literally staying like, just rounding the corner, rounding the corner, okay. 100% keeping the tip forward is what helps stay rounded in the lower part. Man, when you're stuck here, you gotta use your hip. Wow. All right, again, I'm gonna let the arm get a little bit further back. Just like let it sink in as I stay like this, right? I'm gonna keep that tip so far freaking forward. It's gonna be absurd. And I'm gonna swing this way. Right, I'm gonna point the tip that way. Arm forward. Okay, I forgot to keep getting vertical through the stroke. Okay, at a certain point, this has to stop going back, or it has to keep going. It has to like kind of drop more vertically instead of going this way, because this way is not good. That's not good. This is good. This vertical right here, pull it, and it sinks, and then it gets pulled again. All right, keep the tip forward, man. Keep the tip forward. Crazy shot. Again, this is my grip on that one, right on the line. The rise, this tip keeps going more forward, more forward, more forward. As this, and then it keeps forward, okay? Okay, we gotta take the arm out first, right? Towards the hip, towards the hip, towards the 45. Alright, I don't really know what I'm looking for in the back here, but I'm just doing the same stuff. Tip forward, drag it, tip forward, maybe expand a little bit out, but tip forward, don't let it drop, right? Tip forward and up, right? And then arm out before the racket. Yeah, I need to hold the tip more forward. Alright, now I'm going to remember to get more vertical in my takeback. Get the tip vertical, right? Vertical. And let it keep getting vertical as I myself dip. Keep that tip more forward as we go on the day takeback. Alright, more forward, more vertical. Alright. Alright, I'm going to let it get there a little bit sooner and let it just sit here. Right there. Let it sit longer, slower, arm forward, and then let it snap. Okay, out this way. I'm going to let it sit. Just let it fall into place. Tip forward, let it fall into place. Hi guys, here we go. Tip forward. Okay, for this one, I'm really going to imagine the racket edge coming. As it's coming, it's staying forward, but this part right here is what I'm going to use my mind to focus on. Okay, is that part right there, tip forward, that part right there. Okay. Alright, well, I think the answer is that the tip just has to stay super forward, and it can't come out early. Arm has to come out first before the racket. Okay, Brian, take it at, not here, right there. Alright. Racket tip forward. Don't let it get like that. Like, just like keep the elbow in here. Right, let the arm leak back. Let the tip forward. And then take the arm right there. It's really just the bottom part that I need. Just the bottom part. Just the bottom part. And then it can snap back. Alright, man. Come on. I think this arm cannot go this far back. I think this arm has to go right here before it drops. I don't know. I think my expansion out towards the hip might help. If I go this way, let's see what happens.